Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to another sing-along with Steve while we're stuck at home. Music's good medicine, and this is a good chance for us to virtually get together and sing and dance and hang out with some of our friends. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Kerin. I'm a professional musician from Lafayette, Louisiana, who now lives in Portland, Oregon, and I play with a number of different projects of all different kinds of genres. So I'm used to playing a lot, and it's good medicine for me to kind of get together with you guys and virtually hang out. And it's really fun for me to play all these songs. We are zeroing in on 400 songs. I think on Tuesday I'll hit my 400th song, so that's really been interesting. Jane and I have been keeping spreadsheets of all these songs that I'm doing, so it's hard to remember what I've done and what I haven't done, so that kind of makes it possible. So for those of you who would like to leave a tip, I do have a PayPal and Venmo link in the description of this event. And we have a wood thrush, so. I know, we missed the wood thrush yesterday, but that was really a blast getting out in the park and hanging out with some friends. We just did we had the little shoe boxes out there for our Misty Crew shoebox float, so check it out. We did a recording today, kind of gathering at a safe social distance from everybody, and it was really nice to see some real faces in real life. That's something that I think we all took for granted a few months ago. So please click on the share button and click on like or love, and let us know what you've been doing to entertain yourselves. Our friend Bridget sent us a jigsaw puzzle that we just started on last night. That's been pretty fun. Kind of, working around the edges. It's been a long time since I've done a jigsaw puzzle. And please ask for songs. I do take requests. If you can't think of a song, you can always ask for an artist or a band or a singer or a genre. We've got Jane over there. Chat Jane up. She's my favorite quarantine buddy. Come say hi, Jane. My favorite. So Jane wanted me to play a bunch of positive songs today. So I've got some songs that some of my friends asked for, and I'm going to play a bunch of Jane's requests today. So these are some kind of fun songs. This next one, I think Johnny Mercer maybe did the original version. I'm familiar with the Dr. John version of this song, but this is called Accentuate the Positve. So look up the lyrics, sing along, folks. Well, gather around me, everybody, gather around me while I testify. I feel a sermon coming on me, and the topic will be sin. That's what I'm against. If you wanna hear my story, then sit, chill out, don't be uptight while I review the attitude of doing right. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate all the negative, locked on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum, or bring gloom down to that minimum. Have faith, or pandemonium will liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remarks, I'm talking about a Jonah in the whale, a Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looked so dark? Man, they said, you better accentuate the positive, eliminate all that negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. dogs. I'm talking about a Jonah and the whale, a Noah in the ark. What did they do when everything looks so dark? Man, they say you gotta accent to weigh the positive, eliminate all that negative. Let's on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Well, don't you mess with Mr. In Between. Yes, indeed. Yeah, sending my positive thoughts out to my friend Tim, too. So, here's a song that I became familiar with this song when I was just a little kid, watching The Jungle Book. I don't know if some of y'all remember The Jungle Book, but this is a song Jane was talking about a couple of days ago that Louis Armstrong has a really great version of. This is a song, let's take stock of things. This song's called Bare Necessities. Rose mint tea. You guys have to try this. It's really good. I'm looking for an endorsement. I need a rose mint tea endorsement. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Whenever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. If you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. When you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you pick a raw paw, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use a claw, but you don't need to use a claw. When you pick a pear of the big pawpaw, haven't I given you a clue? The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. So just relax in my backyard. If you act like the bee acts, then you're working too hard. Don't spend your time just looking around for something you want that can't be found. But when you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life, they'll come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. The bare necessities.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Jane. Some positive songs.
Oh, I love it.
Speaking of songs, you guys be sure to ask for some tunes. Our artists, our bands, our genres. But I'm going to send this song out to my friend Debbie. This is a song, it's a Delaney and Bonnie song called Never Ending Love for You. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time that we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. After all this time being alone, we can love one another, live for one another from now on. Feels so good, I can't hardly stand. I got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd sing my never-ending love song for you. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, live for one another from now on. Feels so good, I can't hardly stand. I got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd sing my never-ending love song for you. I'd sing my ever-ending love song for you. Yahoo! Some Delaney and Bonnie. I did not realize that they wrote that song.
No, I didn't either.
That's pretty cool. Okay, this next song is another one of Jane's positive songs. This is a song called "Pick Yourself Up." Don't be a slacker. Pick yourself up.
Oh, I'm better than that.
No, this is a song.
What is this song?
What's that? We were thinking this song. It sounds like a Depression era song because it's like, just don't wallow in it. Just dust yourself off. Everybody deals with hard times. So if you made it past, then
Start all over again.
don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for the pleasant trip. What the song goes. Nothing's impossible, I have found. And when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip, and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Work like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but stick till the job is done. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall and rise again? Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but just stick till the job is done. Will you remember those famous men who had to fall and rise again? Just pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start all over again. Yay. All right, well, thanks for joining us for the show, y'all. Please come back tomorrow. I'm going to do one more song, and I'm going to wrap this thing up. So please share this video, tell your friends, and yeah, have a great Blurs Day, everybody. Hope your weekend is doing nice. Yeah, back to the grind tomorrow, I guess, right? So I'd like to send this out. Kathy asked me to send this out to Dell. So this is my friend Kathy's request. This is an Animals tune called, and I think we can all sympathize with this, "We Gotta Get Out of This Place." If it's the last thing I ever do. In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refuses to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying. Now my girl, you're so young and pretty. One thing I know is true, you'll be dead when time is due, I know. Watch my daddy in bed dying, watch his health been turning gray, yeah. He's been working and slaving his life away, I know it. Yeah, 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 yeah. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Girl, you're so young and pretty. One thing I know is true, you'll be dead before your time is due. Watch my daddy in bed dying, watch his hair been turning gray. He's been working and slaving his life away. It's the last thing we ever do. We gotta get out of this place. Well, girl, there's a better life for me and you. Somewhere, baby, somewhere, I know it, I know it. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Believe me, baby, I know it, baby. You know it too, baby. Thanks for coming, folks. Tell your friends. See you tomorrow at 4. Happy Blurs Day, everybody. We gotta get out of this place.